Hello everybody, welcome to Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody's having a peaceful and calm integration into this new year. I know I'm really just listening to my heart chakra and feeling my way through things and not overthinking and over planning. You know, those lists and resolutions that we bombard ourselves with. Instead, it's like, oh, do I feel like going out for a stretch and fresh air? Yesterday, it was like I had this moment where it's like I can go anywhere I want and do anything I want. So what is it I want to do? And immediately it was like, why don't you go to the nature center and see the turkeys and see if Rocky is there? And he was there. He's this beautiful black cat that sneaks across a couple yards to come and hang there and look for a mice or two, because I did find a mouse on the path. And I love whenever he sees me, he just runs up to me. It's like this magical moment in the forest with this really wonderful animal. And I'm pretty sure Wanda was there, because sometimes I just talk to the animals, and all of a sudden she was there on the little edge of the forest looking at me where the bird feeders are. And there was 4 other turkeys with her. It was really beautiful. That's the freedom that you know we can all pull into our life. We have the freedom to choose how and where and why and all of those things. But sometimes we have to remind ourselves, just because somebody mentions something to us or asks something of us or suggests something doesn't mean that we have to do that. I'll give you an example of, like, Ian, I love the Christmas tree. It's still so sparkly and beautiful that I love it. I would keep it up through all of January. And this morning before he left, he just mentioned, hey Mel, can you and Hank take down the tree? And when I was still sort of asleep. So when I woke up, I had this sense of urgency of, oh, I have to take down the tree. And then I thought of all of this. Hey, just because somebody mentioned that doesn't mean it's the first thing that you have to do, or even that you have to do it in the morning or the afternoon, or even today. You know, it's one of those things we have to remember. We're free to decide. And what happens is we're so indoctrinated to, like, that knee-jerk reaction. Oh, let me do this, because we're either avoiding conflict or you know, that kind of like people pleasing, whatever it is. And it's like, no. And I am going to pull a tarot card on this just to see what comes up for this. Oh yeah, this is so great, because it's actually proving that you're going to be free of all of these constraints. You're going to be free of all those unhelpful habits and rituals, whether it's overindulging, whether you're trying to quit cigarettes, vaping, too much Netflix and chill, too much. I feel like all the things that are just like little distractions, so you really don't have to sort of get on the right path. I'll do this too. I'll be like, I'll just go on IG. Even if it's things that's helpful, it's like I shouldn't be on there excessively. I love all of the like affirmations and stuff. But if I'm just on there and I realize, hey, I really should be going for my walk, feeding the animals, whatever, things that are really on the list, and I'm just like distracting myself. You're going to be really free from these distractions, because you're going to go, no, if I eat this, it's like 2 or 3 minutes of enjoyment, where later my stomach might not feel so great. I won't want to go for a walk or run to the gym or do anything healthy, because this is basically a bunch of toxins and sugar and stuff that I don't need. It's not worth that couple of minutes. Again, you are going to think long-term winning over short-term enjoyment and really free yourself of those bonds. I love that so much, because I have some of those too. And I'm just like, oh, let me just do this. Even though I know it's like I'm working against myself. I'm like, if you eat this, or if you go on this site, the time is gonna evaporate. You know, the will to do something healthy later is gonna evaporate if you indulge in this or whatever. So you're no longer gonna be working against yourself. You're going to be free of that. I love this. Yeah, look at this. I love this. You're gonna have this over that. You're gonna have that beautiful awareness and luminosity. You see that glowing orb? It's like, I see the light, I see the truth in this. I know that this is just habitual. It's just a pattern that I set, that I go to the fridge when I'm either stressed, or I get home from work, or whatever. Or I know that I just go on, I see what everybody else is doing, and then I compare my life. That's not good. Whatever it is, I have a lot of clients where that is one of their number one issues, where they can be feeling great about themselves, and then they go on social media, and then they think all of a sudden their life is just, you know, in the crapper, like it's terrible for some reason, just because somebody's on a jet on their way to, you know, some kind of tropical island or something, and they're like, oh, whatever it is, or happy family pics. But remember, a lot of things in these things are staged, and they actually cause conflict while people are trying to arrange this. I saw this one young girl over in Asia saying, you see how it shows me like in front of these different trees and in these cities doing these things? It actually took whatever 18 takes for this. It took this and that. So oftentimes that one glossy fun thing is somebody really working to capture that moment. But you're going to be free of that. You're going to feel restful, and you're going to feel wise and peaceful in your endeavors, and know this is truly long-term gains. I don't need these little short-term distractions and yum-yums and indulgences. I can really look after myself. And I find what helps quite a bit for me is I document it. I'll document, okay, this is what I did today, and then I take a reflective look on it of like, oh wow, that was really a time vacuum over here, so let's see what we can do with that. Or after I indulged in this, I felt this way. Like yesterday after I went for a walk in nature, I felt so high vibe. It was warm. It was crazy. It was almost like springtime. I felt peaceful. I felt grounded. I felt like I could have faced anything. Basically anybody could have came at me with anything, and I felt like I could have resolved it because I felt so peaceful and grounded. So that's what you'll be doing, looking for things that are peaceful and grounded for you, so they will be super helpful in those endeavors, which I really, really like. Now let's see approve. I want you to approve of the fact that you are worthy of abundance and success in everything, that you receive wonderful blessings and unexpected ways. I want you to approve of your good behaviors. I like the thing too to say, I'll say things out loud. I like this. I approve of this. This is, or again, all my ancestors, they would approve of this. Sometimes if I know I have a choice between just letting time dissolve and not feeling abundant and just sort of being on that carousel of comfort zone, or something else, a challenge, something wonderful, something that's going to help me grow, I will picture my ancestors, my mom, my dad, everybody up in heaven looking down on me, being like, wow, I really approve of this measure that you're taking for change and expansion and understanding. Wow, like what is so hard about 10 minutes of studying something, some facet of psychology or something mystical that helps me grow and get stronger and feel better about the world, myself, and all of that, and realizing that we can have an abundant mindset that attracts everything we want effortlessly and joyfully by just practicing that, right? And saying, I approve of this good behavior. I love this too. So you're going to have choices. Look at this. You're going to have choices, and you're going to do things that your higher self approves of, your ancestors approve of, and you're going to feel good about how you're going about things. Now, flow. Huge. When we're in flow state, things arrive for us. We receive. We trust the universe to provide us with all the resources that we need, right? We're open to new opportunities. We attract wealth and people, places, and things that help us with ease and grace. Things just really, it's flowing freely and easily in multiple different ways to us because we believe that it's available to us, and we believe also that we are worth this. Now look at this. How much do we love this King of Coins? Not only receiving this wonderful boon of wealth and abundant ideas, I feel like you're just channeling your best self and you're acting on good, healthy impulses. One begets the other, begets the other. Great ideas, cultivating great relationships, really buckling down on focus and follow through, creating abundance and wealth in your life. And also just being the king of your own domain, saying no where you want to say no, not inviting an energy that's convoluted, distracted, and lower vibrational. Just really being in that ease and grace of a flow state. Abundant mindset is huge in this, and gratitude is huge in this. And I feel like it's just really going to flow into your life, and you're going to be like, hey, I do have this. The universe has always provided me with what I need. When I woke up today, I said, wow, I'm so lucky. I'm in a warm bed, and my crazy cat is looking at me, and I feel healthy. I feel my limbs. I can hear things. I can see things. I have this cozy room. I can go light some sage and meditate and have a wonderful cup of coffee. So much gratitude for this. And then everything just calmed down, and I was in flow state, and I approve of that mindset. Due to the fact it really, really creates our mood, and then that energy, it grows from that. Where our attention goes, the energy flows. And when we are grateful and we feel light and we feel abundant. All these things flow to us really beautifully, and we feel better than ever before, and we really kind of know that we get to experience ourselves through a variety of identities and really pick what we like I am a joyful, wonderful, happy parent, and then imbue that love and attention on to my children. And I'm a curious and insightful individual. Let me get those books out. Let me see what's going on out there. What can I learn? What can I indulge in that's healthy and brings me to a higher vibration? I'm so excited for you guys, especially with we got this going over here. That's amazing. You are going to be free from all of those things that chain and bind you. New, healthier lifestyle. You're really going to be able to just do what you want in a really unstressful, just flow state. And you're just going to find, whether it's you're just trying to shed that extra weight and those bad habits just falling away, you're not reaching for these kind of addictive tendencies that are just temporary, these really healthful, wonderful things coming in for you, long-term gains. I love it. So my beauties, that's what you are meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light. And again, you guys, thank you for your beautiful comments and tuning in. You are absolutely wonderful.